So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
And some room to roam now. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. We thought they may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Mahomes now on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Credit Julian Love with a pass breakup.
That's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
Smith-Schuster. That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop.
Charles, let's get a look at the draft class for this offense. Remember, no first-round picks this year. They traded it away. How much of a detriment is that?
Well, what they're hoping is the reason they traded away that first-round pick, that player won't be a detriment. He'll be an improvement for their team. And now as you get into the later rounds, in the middle rounds of this draft.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. On first down, Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
Bring it! Bring it!
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Tyreek Hill taking it goal line to goal line, 100 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah,
We drop you in now to first quarter action as the offense begins this drive. Now a handoff here to his running back. Oh, he breaks a tackle and he's got an alley. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside.
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. And finding the tight end Hooper. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
You start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out, 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
I know he ain't got it. 55's my guy.
And to give this time to the tailback. And now running right through him. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right about this one.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. Pass the twat down the numbers. There he goes. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6.
1st and goal.
Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages. You know, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing. Change your location. So sometimes you're...
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown.
A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And this Steelers offense is running. All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
First carry for James Conner.
Number 30.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
He was brought down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he's brought down after a very nice game. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Taking it right down Broadway. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 50 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him.
All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 48 yards. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
No, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. One, get some oxygen, fill up your lungs a little bit. And number two, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Mahomes going to keep this himself. And hitting Juju on the slant. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This duo locked in, 14 yards there. And a 1st down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Hey, let's get this. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Check. Easy.
Here's Counter. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers offense, they continue to pour it on. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. First man through, it's the fullback Juszczyk. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
The give to the fullback. He's brought down by Jabril Peppers. A gain of 12. First down, Pittsburgh.
So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Russell Wilson, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. From there, let's head up to Cincinnati to check in on the Bengals at home at Paul Brown Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting L.A. Chargers. 35-24, the final score. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Houston Texans. Mecole Hardman, a touchdown catch in the victory. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race. Very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And we remind you, still one more game to get to before we put a bow on week 1. It comes up at the conclusion of this one. Titans and Broncos in the AFC from Mile High. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The drive will start with Connor. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
And he'll give it here to his running back. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8. He said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Steelers.
Now it's Connor. Whoosh. 20. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 42 yards. Well, they know they've got a good starter. Now the guy coming in to spell him shows he can run it pretty good as well.
And I think he appreciates the starter, wearing people down, tiring them out a little bit. He took full advantage, didn't he? Came in with fresh legs and carried the ball.
The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35%. It's 1st and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
54 Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Here's Mahomes to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Austin Hooper, Pro Bowler a year ago, the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays. Fire.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Tyreek Hill, already his his second touchdown here in this opening weekend as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that.
So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. So after the INT, here's Mahomes to the goal line, but it's incomplete. James Bradbury, he was right there to break it up. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skills showing the power, but just not much room to operate. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35%. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Well, there it is. After number 5, we were wondering if we would see it, and he has broken the NFL record with his 6th touchdown in this game.
Let's face it, we can go ahead and lose our objectivity here, can't we? And just applaud what we've seen. That's one of the... great records in the NFL.
Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
And some room to maneuver. He's got the lane, and there he goes. The 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Anthony McFarland with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And this offense is running away with this one. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They start the drive with Connor. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. Patrick Onwuasor up to make the tackle.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Good catch there by Eric Ebron, and the Steelers are hoping that they see the 2018 version of this young man. 66 catch, 750 yards, and 13 touchdowns. And that was good number 2nd in the league with the Indianapolis Colts. The Steelers like to throw to the tight end. They hope Ebron is the guy.
They go play action here on first down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. A quick slant to Hill. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Into the red zone now. Kaepernick. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Tyreek Hill with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns as his guys continue to pour it on. Turning into a really good performance on the road, Week 1. You're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It's certainly.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They begin the drive with McFarland. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Kaepernick. And this one's incomplete. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Coverage defensively by Logan Ryan.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Here's Kaepernick. Ebron with it over the middle. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short. That's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school smash mouth football. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Here's McFarland. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
I got you, son. I got you, son. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
They'll run here with McFarland.
Anthony McFarland.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Ricky. Hey, 1-7. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
On the quick handoff, it's Juszczyk, and he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
26. It's a gain of 10. And a Steeler first down. Tonight,
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Steelers, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll be back home next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.